I'm going to do one more of our arch method just to show that this method can work for any type of trinomial. So here's one that has two letters, A's and B's, but don't let that scare you off. To do any type of factoring, you know your first step. See if we have a GCF. Do we have matching set of parentheses? No. Do we have the same letter in all three terms? No. Two don't have A's, but this one doesn't. These two have B's, but no B here. Do we have the same number? 3 and 5, I can't break them down. So these don't have anything in common. Doesn't matter what this has. So we know that it does not have a GCF because it doesn't even start with a negative. Always check. Now that we checked for a GCF, count how many terms. 1, 2, 3. 3 terms, remember from the outline that I gave you, says, do you have a leading coefficient? If this is there, a leading coefficient, you cannot do shortcut. Remember, this had to be a squared to be shortcut. With this being a 3, you're going to have to either do FOIL, which I don't like, or arch. So again, I like arch. Again, step 1, multiply. First term coefficient. Now notice this is not a constant, it's a coefficient. Let's multiply just the numbers, okay? Not the letters, just the numbers. So we're going to multiply 2 coefficients. Remember, 3 times 28, if you're ever stuck, put it in your calculator. Should come up to be 84. And then once you get the multiplication, step 2 says do all the combos of 84. So this might take you a little time, but you have a calculator. 84 divided by 1, 84 divided by 2, 84 divided by 3. You know that, because that was just what we got here, 3 times 28. 84 divided by 4. 84 divided by 5, no, doesn't go in there. Remember, if it ends in a 0 or a 5, then 5 will work. If it ends in any other number, definitely know 5 didn't work. 6 will work. How do I know 6 will work without actually doing the math? If 2 works and 3 works, then 6 will definitely always work. So then this goes in there, let's see, 14 times. And then 7, that one you actually have to try out. So put in your calculator, 84 divided by 7, I get 12. 8, no, give me a decimal point, 10.5. 9, no, doesn't work. 10, oh, definitely doesn't work, 8.4. 11, nope. 12, it's already on the board. Once you repeat a number that's already on the board, you're done. You don't have to check any others. So now that I got my combos, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 combos. We're going to have to choose one of these to see if it works. Remember, we're either going to have to add this list or subtract this list. Because this is a minus sign, last sign will tell you subtract. So subtract each of these combos. 83, 40, 25, 17, 8, 5. And then see if any of these matches the coefficient of the middle. If none of these match, then remember, that's when you can have prime. But since you got a match, that means this has to factor out. Cannot say prime. Find a combo, matches, cannot be prime. So we know we're going to choose the combo 7 and 12. Remember, we're going to do the split. So goodbye to 5. Remember, we're going to have new coefficients based on the chosen combo. So we're going to have a 7 as a new coefficient and 12 as a new coefficient. We need to bring down variables for these guys. Now notice the variable is AB. Do not, repeat, do not bring half here and half here. I always get someone who says, well, I'll bring the A here, but I'll bring the B here. You have to bring this same variable part to both of them. So it's not half, but the whole thing. AB here, AB here. Okay, so 7 abs and 12 abs, we're going to have to try to get a negative 5 abs. How do we do that? We need to have signs. Remember, if you had 2 pluses, that would give you 19, not a negative 5. We know we're not going to do the same signs anyway. Why? Because it has a minus sign. That always tells us we're going to do different signs. So this and this are going to be different from each other. Because they're going to be different from each other, one's a plus, one's a minus. So the bigger number, the 12, will always get the same sign as the middle. So it's going to be a negative 12. And this is going to be a positive 5. That looks good. Plus 7, minus 12, negative 5. Now that you got the signs of the split, remember step 7, bring down the first term, bring down this last term. Now that you have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, I'll write it out again. We are done with the arch method. You might be saying, wait, there's no parentheses. That's the whole goal. You don't do any parentheses with the arch method. You set it up to be 4 terms so that we can do the grouping method. Grouping method says we're going to do parentheses around the first 2 terms, parentheses around the last 2 terms. In the first set of parentheses, there is a GCF, it's just the letter, A. So when you take out an A out of each term, you're going to be left with 3A plus 7B. In this, we got a lot of things. Not only do we have a B that we can take out, but we can take out a number. Remember, 28 is 227, 12 is 223, so they both can take out a 4. And it starts as a negative. So then you're going to take out a negative 4B. When you take out a negative 4B, you can see that we're going to have positive 3A, and here positive 7, number 28 divided by 4 is 7. B squared over B is B. Remember I told you that these parentheses must match because we found the combo that works. These, for the grouping method, says don't write them out twice, just write it as one set of parentheses, the matching guys. And then the other binomial is going to be the A and the minus 4B, the GCFs. This is your final answer. Done the arch method.